Fast forward, any come our channel so AGH Politics Avenue. Podcast also training because making headlines. And a jumbre na EDB exomo. Nidium ni ahobraximu, young political highways in Unia. Yedu era a year Parliament House of Ghana. Now a year MP for what is constituency what Eastern region Ghana has a year Honorable Abena or say Asare or one and a sign a chairperson edema a public accounts committee. Now a year ad hoc committee no minority leader for your markings. Adia ginam pampe say yente a yet sa committee nanka yenhwehwe a year GoldBod a year ni dwede wudi a year $214 million locks up etusu say etimi SCO GoldBod no mami edina no atumbi ye Abena or say Asare na washi speaker pampe say speaker enhwe na enti committee no na nhwe sa nsem wosi na majority chief whip and so amfano ho anche crab unua parliament house no esewoni na esew ka kire na yem mo nwura nsiminim abra emrahye bodwafo yi ajemre o parliament a ebo yinchiremu yembo nwura nsiminim.
And that is why, Mr. Speaker, we are impressing upon you to set up the ad hoc committee to make sure we go into this and see how best we can salvage the situation. So, Mr. Speaker, in conclusion,
just a minute. I see the majority chief whip on his feet. Yes, please.
Speaker, just to draw your attention to the fact that she's been speaking for 13 minutes. 13 minutes. And it's true that you indicated that you take note of the length of time that she speaks. Just for the guide that we agree on how long a member in contributing will speak. So she's done 13 minutes, Mr. Speaker.
Majority Chief Whip, my attention has never been drawn to the fact that you've agreed on timelines. And so when he raised the issue, I said, once it wasn't done from the very beginning, I am going to take note and manage the time. So please, I'm even surprised we said 30 minutes. Now, who is keeping the time? Yes, so please, leave it to me. Yes, go on.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, the House is being called upon to exercise a constitutional mandate in Article 103. And so this House cannot outsource accountability. This House cannot postpone responsibility. And that is why there's a need for us to interrogate this. 1, look at the pricing structure. 2, look at the off-taker arrangements. 3, look at the controls to ensure traceability. And 4, Mr. Speaker, account for the cost or the loss of $240 million. Mr. Speaker, this is why the call for an ad hoc committee is urgent and necessary. This House must not become a clearinghouse for contradiction. Mr. Speaker, let the committee be established, let the work of the committee be done, and let the truth come out. Mr. Speaker, with these few words, I accordingly second the motion. Thank you very much.
Yes, honorable members, motion has been moved and seconded. It's now for the consideration of the House. But before we do so, let me draw your attention to the presence of visitors from 2 institutions. We have the Fan Society Network. "47 of their members are here, and this network is located in the Ayawaso West. I thought it's Wagon, but they wrote Wagon constituency. It's led by the president, of the University of Ghana chapter, Sotia Oscar. So they are here to observe proceedings, and they are attentively, I believe, listening to you, even though I can't locate them on they are gone. The next group is from the Lord Boam Independence Quiz finalists, and they are 70 in number. They are from the Pru East constituency. The lead organizer of this group is one James Azupeu. So please, on your behalf, I welcome them, and I'm sure they are enjoying the debate. They will pick a few things from it, and they will be encouraged to come back. So please, you are most welcome. Kindly resume your seats. Now, any person that is ready and willing to contribute to the debate. Yes, Honorable Zibafo. Eric Afo,
Mr. Speaker.
Oh, today you look too young. Maybe it's the outfit, you know. Yes. Honorable, you may.
Thank you,
Go
Mr.
on.
Speaker, for the great opportunity given me this evening to contribute to the motion under consideration this evening. The House is very quiet because this has been a motion. Every Ghanaian, the whole world, is ready to see the finality to the matter. Mr. Speaker, the matter is like this, that Parliament establish an ad hoc committee to investigate the Gold for Reserve schemes, including its design, implementation, governance, financial performance, environmental and public health implications, and any other related matter raised by the minority. I don't mention it. Now, we now have addendum to the requirement. We now have $214 million as a loss made by the GoldBod as of September, and as of December, 700 million being alleged by the minority. Mr. Speaker, let me start by saying that Gold for Reserve scheme or program is not a new program. It is like it is the NDC that has established this program. You started this program, you intensified it in 2022. And let me say that because of mismanagement of the program, that program was not popular. The reason for setting up the program or the scheme did not realize because of mismanagement of the program.
Honorable Member, just a minute. The minority leader is on his feet. Yes.
Mr. Speaker, you may recall that when I was moving my motion and I made reference to the published losses by the IMF and attempted submitting that same amounted to some level of criminal negligence. The chief whip of the majority side raised an objection to that and you ruled accordingly. Mr. Speaker, I oblige. The member who is on his feet is arguing that there was mismanagement of a program under NPP administration. Mr. Speaker, what is good for the goose is good for the gander. Can he, Mr. Speaker, can he provide any report to substantiate? Mr. Speaker, it would be, Mr. Speaker, he also says that there is some addendum. There is some addendum to the motion. Mr. Speaker, there is no such thing as addendum to the motion. We have not published any addendum to the motion. So I want the honorable member to take note.
Honorable Minority Leader, the seconder of the motion referred to the fact that this gold for reserve scheme was started by the former regime and stated clearly that it led to a loss of 1.8 billion cedis. As a result of that, it was stopped. That came from the seconder of the motion. So that has already been provided for as part of the recourse of the House. Now, from there, she moved on to say that when the NDC took over and the IMF came up with a report of a loss or cost, as the two words she was using, of $412 million. $214 million. She was expecting that the NDC should have learned a lesson from it and to stop, but they are continuing, and that as at another month, December, it has moved on to about 700. Yes, and so calculated that into a GDP of 2%, that amounted to that. I didn't hear points, I heard 2%, 0.2%. So that the basis have already been laid for the statement mismanagement. Honorable Minority Leader, if you say that it led to a loss of 1.8 billion cedis, what would that implication be? And so his use of the word, he did not impute crime. He said mismanagement. Yours was criminal negligence. It was not just negligence. And you are a lawyer, you know the difference between negligence and criminal negligence. So there are two different things. I don't think he's out of order. I think you can continue.
Mr. Speaker, let me thank you and stress more that the Speaker, the program was not powerful, successful, popular within your time because of mismanagement of the program. Mr. Speaker, I want to throw back their data they left. The data they left at the Bank of Ghana before 7th January 2025. Mr. Speaker, 2022, they made a loss of 74 million Ghana cedis. Go to Bank of Ghana and cross-check. I've given you the source. Mr. Speaker, 2023, they made a loss of 2.15 billion Ghana cedis. Mr. Speaker, equivalent to $185 million. Mr. Speaker, 2024, before they left, it was worse. They made a loss of 4.84 billion Ghana cedis. Go to Bank of Ghana, it is there waiting for you. equivalent to $320 million. Go for reserve program. Mr. Speaker, aside these losses, the impact, the benefits, economic benefits of the program was insignificant, was minimal. Mr. Speaker, inflation reached 54.3% in 2022. 2022, that was one of the economic impacts of the program. Mr. Speaker, going forward, they were borrowing $2 billion from the Eurobond market every year to supplement the forex.
Honourable member, the seconder of the motion is up. So please let me listen to her. Yes, please.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this house is a house of records. My brother on the other side said that for the Gold for Reserve program for 2024, Bank of Ghana said a loss of 4.8 billion. Respectfully, the amount was 3.8 billion, which the governor, Mr. Speaker, I say so. Mr. Speaker.
Honourable members, please.
Mr.
Honourable
Speaker.
members, let's listen to her.
Mr. Speaker, I remember that at a public account sitting.
Honourable members, please.
Mr.
Yes.
Speaker, I remember that at a public account sitting, the governor mentioned that there was a 3.8 billion loss, and I asked him to show it to me in the financial statements, which he said he couldn't show to me at that very moment, and that they were going to send it to us. So they never mentioned 4.8, and it's the 3.8 as we speak wasn't in the financial statement as clearly stated as the 1.8 for the Gold for Oil program. Mr. Speaker, and this house is a house of records, and that is why I need to correct my brother on the other side. Respectfully, thank you.
Yes, Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, in January 2026, the multimedia group filed a question based on the Right to Information Act to the Bank of Ghana. And the Bank of Ghana responded on January 12, 2026. And the Bank of Ghana, in that communication, indicated that the loss occasioned for 2024 was 4.8 billion Ghana cedis. 4.8 billion Ghana cedis. This is the document. This is the document. So, Mr. Speaker, whatever conversation you had with the governor of the central bank, that conversation cannot be superseded. That conversation cannot supersede this formal communication. And I'm ready to lay this. I'm ready to lay this as part of the records of the House. I'm ready to lay this as part of the records of the House. So the honourable member is right when he quotes 4.8 billion Ghana cedis.
Yes, honourable.
Mr. Speaker, respectfully, the governor of the Bank of Ghana.
Yes, honourable member.
Mr. Speaker.
Honourable members, I manage the House. I've given her the opportunity to respond.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the figure I'm mentioning was said under oath by the governor of the Bank of Ghana. So that if you are a public account setting, Mr. Speaker,
honourable members,
on the same day that this letter was issued. Yes.
Please. I don't know why you are splitting hairs over this. if at the end of the day this House decides to establish the ad hoc committee, it will investigate all these things so that we can get to know the facts. So please, let's move on. Let's move on. We'll flag it and move on. The investigations will reveal, unearth all these things. Yes, Honourable Member, Honourable Eric Afo, please, you may continue.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I'll give their figures back to them. I'll give it to you. Mr. Speaker, I was on economic benefits of the Gold for Reserve program. Mr. Speaker, within their time, from 2017 to 2024, you borrowed 604 billion Ghana cedis. MPP alone, for 8 years.
We ain't some who wait to cause or channel so, Mam and I was so Jim Ray, that Senator Badiano, the Dumbi Edomian, Niam, the same issue.